Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one of my videos, where today I'm going to be doing something that I've never really done on my channel. Actually, yeah, never done on my channel before. And I'm basically just going to be telling stories of things that have happened in my life that I find interesting, that you guys might find interesting as well. So in this particular video, I'm just going to be explaining my 17 years of life. I know it's a very short amount of time, 17 years isn't that long, but I got some good things in there. I'm going to be explaining my life very vaguely, and every story video after this will be me filling in the blanks there. So there are some good stuff in my life that you guys, I bet, will enjoy. So before I get started with this video, there is a poll, a link in the description down below to a poll that has 2 stories ready for you guys to vote for, and whichever one gets voted for the most, that is the story I will then turn into a video for you guys to watch and be entertained. So I guess just to start off when I was born. I was born in California in a city called Redlands, and I can't remember if my parents were divorced before I was born, but if not, definitely after, because I lived with my mom in Utah for the first couple years of my life, and my dad would come and visit my brother and I every so often. But later on, I then moved back in with my dad, and I've been living with him ever since. And in the time I was living with my dad, we moved houses a total of 5 different times. Now, I don't know about you, but I consider that to be a lot. Through this time of moving houses and stuff, my brother and I were still pretty young, so we went through multiple daycares, but we eventually found one that stuck until my brother and I didn't need to go to a daycare anymore. So the first house I was in, nothing really special happened. You know, I just learned to change the channel on the TV, and just as a little plus, my neighbor had a pet turtle. I don't know why, but I found that really interesting. The second house we lived in was literally like on a cliff. Okay, not a cliff, but like a really deep ditch. Our backyard was just a gate that opened, and there was these really creepy cement stairs that went down. There was no railing on the stairs. They were just stairs. It was creepy, man. It just kept going down. Okay, that's it. That's just, there's not much to that house. So the third house we moved into, I learned how to ride a bike. I can remember I was just in the driveway going in circles. That's how I learned how to ride my bike. My brother and I got kittens because our uncle's cat had kittens, and so he gave 2, one for my brother and one for myself. And I saw an alien. My brother and I saw an alien. Well, at least I saw an alien. So the fourth house, we moved to the fourth house because my mom and dad got back together. It was kind of crazy. I didn't really know what to think of it at the time, but I just thought it was amazing that they were getting back together. I also did have to move schools as well, so I had experience being the new kid for the first time, so that was kind of interesting and scary all at the same time. Also, during this, my grandpa died. I was very close to my grandpa, and it was super sad that he passed away. And also, this same house where my parents got back together, they ended up breaking up once again. So the fifth house that I moved into, which is the house I'm currently recording in, that I've been here for the past 4 or 5 years, probably even longer than that now. We moved there because my dad was tired of the old house, and the biggest reason was because he met a chick who had a daughter, so we needed a bigger house to fit all of us in. So the elementary school that I was in at the time of the fourth house where my mom and dad got back together, I saw some events that include a car engine being blown up. I wasn't there when it was blown up. I was there for the aftermath where the car was just smoking and all that jazz. It was pretty insane, man. I ditched tutoring and acted like I didn't even know I had to go to tutoring. And I got hit by a swing. Someone was on the swing and I got hit by it. Also, in elementary school is where I had my first few crushes. We all know how crushes are, you know. You see a girl, you're just like, yo, I like what I see. I got these feelies, you know, like, but you don't really ever act on it, you know. It's just a crush. It goes away eventually. I also made friends with my neighbor who so happened to go to the same middle school as me. I thought it was really cool because I saw him at my school, and I saw him around my house. I'm like, yo, this kid lives by me? What the hell? So I made friends with him, and that was cool, but that was towards the end of middle school. And we went to, sorry, not middle school, elementary school. And then we began middle school. And for all 3 years, I had to take the bus, which kind of sucked because none of my friends took the bus. So I just kind of chilled there all alone. Slept when I could. It just sucked, okay? So 6th grade wasn't really anything special, you know. You started middle school, just begin schooling. I don't know. 7th grade, the friend that I became friends with in elementary school, I totally cut ties with him. I basically took his friend, became best friends with him, still best friends with him to this day. He's a great guy. And kind of just like, after that, that was kind of the highlight of 7th grade. 8th grade, I totally messed up a relationship with my crush of 2 years. It sucked, because I know what I did. It wasn't the truth, and because it wasn't the truth, I totally messed up a really great relationship with this girl. But I'm actually glad that it didn't become anything because of the kind of person she is now. So after that, you know, I started high school. I'm a freshman now. I had to ride my bike for the first 3 years of high school. That sucked, but I got used to it. 9th grade is also when I started to get really deep into anime. Now, keep in mind, I always knew what anime was. I watched like Dragon Ball and Bleach and some others in there, but I wasn't as deep into it. It didn't consume a bunch of my time as it does now, or did then. This is also when I hit 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It just blew my mind. One day, my YouTube channel, I was getting a bunch of emails about these people subscribing to me. I went onto my YouTube channel on my phone, kept refreshing it until it hit 100. I was flipping out, man. Sophomore year to senior year, now, I messed up a second relationship with my crush of 3 years. It's a longer crush, but the relationship wasn't as deep as my past one from middle school, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but it still kind of sucked. Now 10th grade, not much really happened, honestly. That's just when I kind of became interested in the idea of voice acting. I thought it was cool. Like, voice acting is everywhere. Commercials, video games, TV shows, all that jazz. I don't know, I just thought it'd be cool. Like, yo, what if you were like freaking Goku or something? I don't know. I just thought it would be really cool to voice someone like that. So 11th grade, not much happened. It was just, you know, I just went through the school year. Nothing happened, honestly. Like, literally, it was just a chill year. Now, moving on to 12th grade. I'm still in 12th grade. I'm a senior, and nothing really happened. Homecoming sucked. All, like, you know, just chill, you know. I decided to pursue voice acting as a hobby, and that's about it right now, you know. Just, I really like the idea of voice acting, and it just really interests me, so I decided to go through with it, pursue it. I need to upgrade my mic and computer and my freaking room to make it suitable for voice acting, but I'm not doing any big jobs or anything like that, so I don't need to do that just yet. So guys, that's about it. If it seemed like that it was all jumbled up and out of order and all that jazz, I'm totally sorry. I was like thinking of things as I was saying it, or after I said it. This video was a lot harder to make than I thought it was, And my cat keeps scratching my door, so if you heard that in the background, I'm totally sorry. I tried making her stop. I've spent like 30 minutes trying to make this like, I don't know, 7-minute video because my cat keeps scratching on the door, whatever. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and more videos coming out soon when the series starts to really kick off with some really good stories. And yeah, if you liked the video, why not leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you all guys in the next one.